morning. Today we're gonna make scrambled pancakes. Let's go. I am making a double batch today, so I'm going to add 6 cups of flour. This is a mixture of hard white and soft white wheat. You can use a lot of different flours. We've done red, white, oat flour, and all of them work pretty well. And since oat flour is pretty dense flour, I think that you could use really any flour in it. I've also used gluten-free flour blends before, and those worked pretty good too. But thankfully I don't have to do that anymore. So we're just using regular wheat flour today. So 4. And then typically we would add a 1.5 cups of cream and 3 cups of milk, but we don't have any cream right now, so I'm just going to substitute the cream with milk, which we've done before, and it works just fine. It does taste a little bit better to have the cream, but, you know, it's a flexible recipe. Then I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, thereabouts. We're going to give this a quick mix. Kind of the consistency of pancake batter now. We're going to add 18 eggs. We have put pie filling on top of it. We have put maple syrup, and then we've made the brown sugar pecan topping that I'm going to show you today. That one's our favorite, but we switch it up occasionally. So you really put whatever you want on it. We've also done fresh fruit and like cream on top. That was yummy. I just didn't know if you want to go riskier. Good batch.
Yeah, but I think the next batch will probably turn out good too.
You want to get a pan that we can...
I can make the next batch and see which one's best.
Good idea.
Because you want a good bread with sandwiches, but with soup, it doesn't have to be like a super soup.
This is also a nice large family recipe because making pancakes for everybody takes forever. And then by the time you're done with it, at least in our family, by the time you're done making all the pancakes, half of them are ready for second breakfast because it took so long. So it doesn't really work. So we kind of had quit making pancakes around the time we found this recipe. Our friends introduced us to it, and we've been making it ever since. Now that most of the butter's melted, I'm going to add the batter. Here, fry fast cooks.
What?
Spatula. I need a spatula.
You need a spatula?
Yeah. Right. Fry how fast this cooks. It does cook kind of fast. You just cook it.
How much of
We need about 4 cups. But I think there's one of the
I can't, I couldn't find one. So you know what they say.
So, all's well that ends well. That's what I just said.
Oh, I was going to say, when you don't have a spatula, use something else.
Use a baby spoon.
No, a serving spoon.
I
did
know.
you want
I was
that.
joking. Mom, I was looking back at the old blog,
Yeah.
and we were making this almost exactly 11 years ago. And
For the first time?
no, we had been making it for about a month at that time. And Wisdom and Judah were sitting beside each other on the counter,
I remember making it.
and Wisdom was looking at him like this.
Okay, stop stirring. Stop.
There's-
Okay, get the part that you didn't get. But you don't want to. This is probably too much for this pan.
It is. We were making it in this exact pan actually, but once a single batch.
And this is 3?
No, just double. I
Just
decided
double?
not to do a triple because I knew that would not fit, but I could trick myself into thinking a double batch could fit.
Yeah, we probably should have. We need to bring in the griddle for the winter and.
I thought about doing it on the
Next
griddle,
time.
but I came outside and it was cool, and I said no.
Our cast iron fell on the ground and busted out the handle.
Pizza.
But I haven't seen another one this size, so we keep using it.
Yeah, didn't we get it from like the camping section at Walmart?
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, ages ago. And everybody's like, "Whoa, that's so cool! Where did you get it?"
It's actually Lodge, and that's my least favorite cast iron brand. Probably not actually least. There's
Is it
probably
the-
generic ones that I don't know the name of.
Is it the gridiron? I don't remember what it's called. We had this one pan that was amazing. It started with a G,
Griswold.
Griswold, and it was my favorite pan ever. But then someone was heating it up in the oven, and it just, or no, it wasn't even on in the
No,
oven.
They
Oh,
left it
okay.
on the stove to season it and forgot it.
Yeah, and it just went and popped and broke. That was sadness.
Even in a single batch of 9 eggs, you want this big of a pan. What'd you do?
I ended up having to divide it into 2 bowls because
Yeah, that looks much better.
it wasn't crispifying.
Yeah.
It was steaming. And then for the topping, I'm going to add a cup of butter. I have 4 cups of chopped pecans. And then I have 3 cups of brown sugar.
Some milk.
Yep.
Milk's already on the table, just get cups.
Okay.
Look, smell it, Mom. Feels so good.
It does smell so good.
Had to go change out the battery, and look at that. It's snowing. Not much. You can't really see it, but it's a little bit, and the kids are very excited. It's just turning into. It's just melting.
Bring it. I gotta get the video.
Sit down, Haya.
Sit down, we'll get you something. This is the worst serving spoon. Eggy, where's the... There's not silverware, is there?
Oh, yes, there is.
There it is, it's beside me.
Okay.
I was gonna start serving the pecans with a larger spoon for people. This is the largest one I got.
That's fine. Naomi, just pass me your plate. I'll do it.
I don't want much. So
There you go. All right.
drizzle some brown sugar on.
Brown sugar. There's just butter in the pan.
Figure out what happened to the dang spatula.
If you don't want to cut your pancakes with a butter knife.
You will not be on a video. Sit down.
I didn't do video on my fish.
It's worth the wait.
I'm videoing it. Are you excited? What's your favorite part?
The pecan.
Yeah.
Pecans.
I thought about it in the middle of the night. I had put the pecans in the freezer, and I was like, I wonder if Joelle's gonna be able to find them in the morning.